Greetings and salutations, welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd. And we're going through each and every one of the new achievements for Mandate of Heaven. And having done the Portugal one, the Navigator, I'm going to do one as Korea, called Turtles All the Way Down, I believe. Let's start this up. And play, obviously, Iron Man. So the achievement name, while we're waiting for this to load, I think is a reference to Bertrand Russell. Probably indirectly, but he popularized this by discussing the metaphysics of various religions. Apparently he was in a discussion with somebody once. Bertrand Russell's a British philosopher, 20th century philosopher. He was discussing the metaphysics of religion, I believe with a Hindu, who said that the world is held up by an elephant who's... And then Bertrand Russell asked, like, okay, well, what holds up the elephant? And said something else, and then a turtle, and then Bertrand Russell asked, well, what holds up the turtle? And the guy had responded, well, it's turtles all the way down. Now, one turtle's held up by the next turtle's held up by the next turtle. Anyway, the Koreans have historically something called turtle ships. So here we are. Ship durability plus 5%. We need to defend our coastline. The need to defend our coastline is important. And to this end, we have developed the turtle ship. These heavily armored behemoths will ensure that our fleets are able to protect our coastlines. So what the achievement involves is that we need to get 135% ship durability. So ship durability is a new... it's an old mechanic, but now they have focused on it a little bit more, and we should get in our military tab, it should actually show us what that is. It's the new innovation. So, I clear my throat. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so where is it? Show durability. Come on here. Here it is. So base 100, we need to get 35%. And we're going to get 5 for there, so we need to come up with another 30%. So how we're going to accomplish that as we're going to get 5 of it from there, so we need to come up with another 25. And I don't know where that comes from. Don't get me here. Obviously, policies. Just exactly which ones. 25 more. Okay, so we get humanist and naval will give us 5. Then we need another 20. Check this out and plan things out. This matches up with maritime or something. Ship durability plus 5%. Maritime and offensive. We get 5 for ideas. We need 30 more. We get 5 here and 25 more. 20. I have 15. Where does the other 15 come from? Yeah, I don't know where it comes from. I'm going to have to look through this. But obviously we need to go through our ideas. Maybe there's sort of idea. Okay, well, regardless, that's something we're going to need to work on. Okay, found Hall of Worthies. This will give us bonus prestige for the rest of the game. Sure. Improve relations with Ming, or we can get, gives us +1 to Mac reputation. And conquer this. Get +3 attrition for enemies for the rest of the game. I mean, that's the rest of the game achievement, or reward, so we're going to take that. Okay, merchants. Got one pushing trade we collect here in Nippon, so we're just going to collect there. So I don't think we could reach anything else. Okay, rivals. Looks good. Let's just go ahead and issue an embargo right away. It's only rival. Check out our Diplo Builder. No alliance options right now. Ming is our overlord, so no one's really going to attack us. We can get a royal marriage with Ming. I'm going to do it because we have 4 slots free. It's pretty good. And we could potentially get them as an ally if we work at it. And for now, seems like a perfectly acceptable use of our free diplomat. We might want to ally some of these, but probably will worry about subjects. We can get 5 more troops, and we've got the money, so let's go ahead and do that. Just going to trade in Nippon. And we really shouldn't need these guys much, but we'll move them over here in case we go to war. I don't see any reason why we need to pay this for it right now. And our merchant guilds don't have much influence. Let's give them this. Look at the rest of the trade. Estuaries. I would suggest taking a look at all the trade changes whenever you start a new country. At least in some parts of the world, it's changed pretty drastically. So don't make assumptions based off of what you're used to playing. Okay, and I'd like to definitely protect trade. I'm checking the autonomy, and this is all zeros. I don't want any of this to drop. I think we could check trade here as well. Don't need to convert anything. And there's nothing to harmonize. This area should have minimal autonomy, so let's go ahead and go for protect trade. This one is our fort on a mountain fort, and we want that to hold if we end up in war. So I'm going to leave this off, and when we go to war, I'll do the defensive edict. Okay, this has a little bit higher autonomy, as does that. So I'm going to centralize here. Okay, I think things are going well. In general, let's check out these sustained interactions. I'm going to get this above 50 before I ask them for admin power. Charters, nothing else unless we give them land, so I'll take a look into that in a second. These wonderful points. And what can we give the Merchant Guild? Eight development. So we could give this to our Merchant Guilds. Or sorry, 3 development. Before. This is a high value good, so we might be able to give it now. This one we could probably give. Okay, now they're above 50, so we could ask them for diplomatic power. Then they're still above 50, so we can ask them for cash. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So if we start with any generals, and we start with the Great Ruler, pretty bad heir. Let's make the heir into a general. Ashikaga, let's improve relations with Ming. And could potentially... Oh, our force limit went down by 1. Because we gave away some provinces. But I think we'll just stay over. It's probably not going to cost us too much money. Okay, we can get an alliance offer with Ryukyu. I don't think that's necessarily worth the slot. Can't vassalize them diplomatically, they're a tributary of Ming. And Ming is asking us for 4 ducats as tribute. If we accept, trust will go up from 50 to 51. If we refuse, it'll drop from 50 to 35. We're going to accept. And they might influence us if they like us, which they almost certainly will. Okay, they have no allies. No general in charge. Only 8750 troops. I think other people are going to pile on them. This is mountainous, but they're steppe nomad. Okay. Zhao Ren. The rule of our great kingdom is the foremost responsibility and privilege of the king. The Yi have in the past prided themselves on leading through example, observing strict etiquette, personal austerity, and carefully weeding out those that do not conform to this ideal. It is therefore with a heavy heart that Do has observed the development of Hyang. Far from an ideal man, our imperial heir is often described by his teachers as a petty person focused on immediate gain and emotional pleasures. There are, however, factions at court that would be most dismayed if we abandoned Hyang. A new heir would not have their support. Such a man is not fit for the palace of the East. We can gain 10 harmony, lose his stability, and gain a 3-4-4 heir, upsetting our estates. Or we could lose 10 harmony, make all of our states happy, and get 30 points. No, I think we're going to do this. And he's going to have to be named after one of our subscribers. Give me just a second to look that up. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. And I'll check our time here. We're at 14 minutes. Okay, good. Okay. This sounds fitting. New subscriber. And it is Asian enough. Really be fitting for a good heir. Let's boost this up. I think they boost up to +1. Okay, so we still keep him as a general. And we're going to go for conquest here. We can always end up humiliating him. We captured a ship. One thing that I want to do is get troops over here before the month ticks. So they do have those trips. On, get there. Okay, we did it. Got there just in time. Save these guys behind and try to wipe out that army as well. And it's pretty much all over for them. I'll get these little stacks, wipe them out. These guys should be moving back into port to repair. And they are offering us peace, but we want to inflict a little bit more damage. No one has piled on them yet. Clearly our work here is not yet done. We have a fort, so we could sign peace right now. Captured 2 transports out of that too. Okay, quarantine the port because of the influenza, and it's clear we got new art here. That's great. Pyongyang, don't tell Best Korea. I don't know where their ships are even trying to go. Chase them. Just keep chasing after them. Okay, they went into this port. Because they're tributary, they could do that. So it's not going to be worth our time to chase them down. We could collect some loot, but I don't really want to devastate the provinces if we end up taking them. Ming has asked us for 3 admin points. We are going to accept. Because again, I have a choice between gaining trust or losing it. And we would like them to like us. Excellent year. Some of our grain farms are having an excellent year, allowing us to feed more troops and so increasing our manpower. You can never have too much manpower. Gain 416. I like it. I really should move one guy. So we have this maneuver, which will reduce our attrition. And we don't have to capture this. We could sign peace right now, but I want the army tradition from capturing it. I also want the war score. And it looks like their neighbors are busy. So So no one's taking advantage of their weakness. Tributary criminals. Ming officials are accusing us of harboring economic criminals and sheltering them from the rightful justice of the empire. According to the Ming, we're allowing them to continue their illegal activities inside the Ming trade sphere. Our overlord is now moving to crush these operations and have sent an embassy to us demanding that we pay for it. There are the criminals. We get 10 trust, low cost of all of our money, and their opinion improves by 50. Yep. You have to do it. We'll get more cash in this peace deal. And now we have 100 war score, so we obviously need that. Take a look at what else is valuable to us. I don't see anything else as being particularly useful. This is inside of the state of Ming. So I'm not sure if I really want to take it. It's important that we humiliate our rival. Let's take their money. And Yeren up here would join host. Yeah, 47% of extension adds us 2 coastal provinces for more ships, gives us our war goal, gives us a fort in mountains. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I don't want to provoke Ming by taking this. You know, some stuff they get unification of China CB over it. So they might end up demanding it or something. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Well, we no longer need to worry about this defensiveness. So this state, we obviously didn't pass it because we wiped them out. We were on the offensive. And we don't need to worry about conversions or anything like that. Here we do. So we could potentially, once we have the state that passes state level edict, but we can't do anything until then. Okay, conquer Kun. +3 attrition for enemies for the rest of the game. No. Okay, we could the mission to conquer this, but we've got a long peace. So why don't we go for manpower needs to recover. Let's keep an eye on our time. 23 minutes, okay. And why did I go for the humiliate? If you haven't played this with the new patch, or you didn't watch my Portugal video, you know that we have a new age. And every month we accumulate a little bit of splendor. The base is 1 per month. Once we have 800, we could pass one of these advances. And they give us a bonus for the rest of this age, which is about 80 years. Humiliate rivals is one of our objectives. We've accomplished that, so now instead of getting 1 per month, we will be getting 3 starting next month. So, triples the rate at which we generate splendor, is the rate at which we'll get these bonuses. Present on 2 continents is going to be tough unless we colonize, but this is going to be our next objective. Our estates are still a little upset with us, but we can make our clergy happy with a little bit of cash. And we can also pay off our loan. Losing a little bit of money we'll be able to sort that out soon enough. And leaving this fort the maintenance up because it helps deal with our devastation. So the province right now is devastated, and that devastation has effects. It's more expensive to develop it, it produces fewer goods, it gives us less manpower, our troops move through it more slowly, institutions spread more slowly, and there's less supplies. Our enemies move through it more quickly. But this fort, friendly fort, is helping reduce that devastation. I am paying our troops. I don't need to pay for these forts. Ming has asked us for 5 military power this year, and we're going to accept. We're going to accept every time they ask us for something, until we're strong enough to challenge them. Well, we're just waiting for this stuff to core. Just going to check through here, see if there's anything that I'm missing. And for the ship icons. Oh, I should check these finishers. Ship durability plus 10%. That's a big one. So after our base of 100, we needed 35 more ideas, give us 5 of that, so we need 30, now we need 20. Need 15. And I think there's 3 policies. That's 1, so we need 10. And there's 1, so we need 5 more. So we need maritime, offensive, naval, quality, humanist, and then we'll have to figure out what else from there. Exploration. Okay, so we are going to be exploring. Yeah, Chicago would accept some stuff then. Let's go ahead and become their ally. No one's going to invade them. Ming is just demanding all this stuff from us. Let's root out that corruption a little more vigorously. Okay, do we want 50 diplomatic power? Of course. Monarch points are really useful to us, so let's just go for as many as we can. And we have some lazy diplomats. Let's just send them. Befriend our allies, befriend anyone stronger than us. And we'll stick the next guy into outraged countries, anyone with whom we have aggressive expansion. Border tensions. We gain a claim on this province. Okay, let's check our time. 29 minutes. I'm going to stop here. Thank you for watching.